Hi, my name's Bruce and welcome to Bruce on Business. So it's the end of the year and for most people they just seem to have run out of energy. People have psychologically set themselves up to be tired at the end of the year because we have these goals that we start the beginning of the year off and we only see the end of the year. So when it comes to November and now December, people are drained, people are tired. But it's a time of year that's very important for entrepreneurs. It's a time of year where we need to press pause. We need to take stock of where we've journeyed, where we've left impressions in the sand of 2015. Now, it's been a very interesting year for most, psychologically, emotionally, and physically. We've seen the world change numerous times this year, both with wars, financial changes, regime changes across a number of countries, and the climate. All are playing vital change impact roles in our life. Now, your company might be a little isolated company and not affected by the global market, but you are, we all are. I want to encourage you to take time out, not to go and rest, but before you take a holiday, before you take time off, to take time out to look at those goals that you set a year ago. Have a morning session with your staff and list all the goals that we set ourselves and go through them one at a time, not to attack the person who hasn't achieved or necessarily congratulate the person who has achieved, but to analyze the focus on the goals. Where did you go wrong? What were the issues around not achieving those goals? And on the other side, what did you do right this year? What did team members, what did your company, what did you do with your suppliers and your customers to get things right? Come up with a list of your top 5 achievements and your top not achievements and analyze them a little bit, because it's only through a good post-mortem can we understand exactly what went right and what went wrong. Remember, never ever attack the person, attack the issue at hand. Don't let people feel that their job security or future increase or Christmas bonus relies on this activity. It's a time for you to grow as a team and to analyze what you've done. At the end of that, it's time to park some of the goals that we set last year that we know are not going to be part of the future. And that's fine. Take them and park them. Put them in not yet, because maybe things have changed and your goals are no longer required. Then the fun part. Start setting goals for 2016. Now here's a fun activity. Set some big, hairy, audacious goals. Set goals that are going to push you and your team and your whole company out into a place that you may never have dreamt about. Push a little bit more and see how that sticks and see how that will develop both you as individuals and your company as a whole. If your comfort zone sits here, growth sits out here. Push yourself, but not to an unrealistic point. Keep in mind, next year is going to be a rough financial year for a lot of people. The weather is going to play a major role in the increase of food and markets across the globe. We're going to see an increase in violence before it gets better. and the war on terror will continue. So I want to encourage you to stand up and seize 2016 with both hands, but we'll speak more about that closer to the time. But very important to stop and just look back a bit, analyze what you did well, analyze what you didn't do well. I'm drawing up a list of forecasts for 2016, which I'll share with you. And I'll share with you some strategies to seize those opportunities. More on that and others right here on Bruce on Business.